Welcome to According to Yada. I'm Yada J, and I have my co-host for today.
I'm Ye.
Grazie Belafonte.
Look.
Okay. So basically for today, we kind of want to touch on that whole like viral Facebook video where the guy was saying that he took care of his family and his wife never had to work a day in her life and he take care of all of the bills. And then now they're on Iyanla and everybody hates him. So it's kind of what's more important between that balance between time and money. So like, what do y'all think? Like, what's the balance between those two? What works?
All right. I feel like the balance is it's no right or wrong answer to it. It's all on your relationship and who you with and how everything is going. Because like I know in my situation, we 50-50 straight down the line on everything from bills, daycare, groceries, everything. She just hit me with the total. Hey, I need X, Y, Z. I did this. I need that. Send it to her. We 50. You got savings. I got savings. Like it. We pretty much is just one. Yeah. One money pot. It's one money.
So like that situation that y'all got, that's more ideal. That's kind of I feel like what a lot of more men are asking for in relationships, because traditionally, or even sometimes just more recently, women be like, the man's supposed to pay the bills. If I'm going half, we roommates. I don't want no roommate. I want him to pay all the bills, and I'm gonna take care of it. Like that's starting to be like kind of the concept of things, and I think that's when that whole time versus money like really kick in to where people be like, all right, if I gotta pay all of the bills and do all of the work, I don't have time for you. So you gonna be happy just with everything being paid, or I gotta be here. Like it's hard to find that balance, but that's good that y'all do have that balance.
I mean, we got the balance as far as like everything, money, kids, chilling, like free time. I'm here with y'all right now, and she at the crib doing hair with the kids. I'm chilling with y'all, having fun, drinking.
The balance.
The balance. Right. But just yesterday, she was out with her girls, with the Keisha Cole and Shanti, screaming all them fuck them niggas. So, hey, it's cool with me. Have your time. She shouldn't have. She shouldn't have. I'm a good man. I'm a good man. The Lord know my heart.
Said the Lord know my heart.
Amen and amen.
So what y'all think?
I think it can be a balance, but at the same time, I think it comes down to who you're dealing with. Because you got some motherfuckers who you can have a balance with, but she'll still be like, shit, you paying for everything, but my nigga, I need you here, even though he ain't even going that much. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Then on the other hand, you got the ones that'll say, shit, you got all the time in the world, but hey, I'm trying to go to Barbados. I ain't never seen that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to get on this flight.
You gotta see what's going on. Every glove don't fit. So you gotta see which one fits you.
Right.
Yeah.
You gotta know yourself.
Yeah.
You gotta know yourself and who you fucking with.
That's what
you gotta know yourself and who you fucking with. Because if you don't know yourself and who you fucking with, you're gonna end up in the situation where you spend way more money on some and not happy. You find happiness in your balance.
You're gonna fuck around, not have time for time.
Man. Say it, man.
I got time for time.
For me, I think it's a balance as long as y'all communicate up front what y'all want and y'all work towards making that goal. So like you said, y'all got savings, y'all got everything. So if one of y'all fall off, the other one can pick them up. And y'all still
moving forward.
And time-wise, again, y'all ain't slaving for the money, which makes more time. You said you're going in tomorrow for overtime because you choose to, but you don't have to.
No.
Had you say, I don't want to go, spend time with the family, you can do that. Now, I think a lot of times today, when it comes to couples, I see this a lot on social media. A girl will say, if I gotta split the bills with a nigga, woo. Like you said, I got a roommate. My problem with that is, if I'm just starting to kick it with you, I haven't built any time equity to get to know you. So why do I have to spend my hard-earned money for your cost of living if I don't even know if I want to be with you for real? So you're not giving me a chance without paying the bill.
But
And
I hope
think
that
that's
wouldn't be an upfront situation. I don't think people. You think people go into that off rip like, all right, we dating, you pay for everything.
Like coming from a man who reads the post, like it's like, damn, you can't be with me because you can't pay my bills. Like, okay, if I'm with you and I gotta pay your bills, come be with me and my shit.
Like
I'm not gonna pay for you to be over there and do whatever the fuck you want to do. If you want to do what the fuck you want to do, go do what the fuck you want to do. But if you want to be taken care of, come be taken care of. Come and be with me and be up underneath me. But understand the same freedom that was allotted before ain't the same, because you're not funding your life. I am.
See, my thing
if I'm paying for it, I'll be damned.
See what I think now, like a chick fuck with a dude that had the money, got the money on them scamming niggas to where up front he used that just to get his foot in the door.
That's where the game got fucked.
And you know, you want this bad? Don't worry about it. I'll just blow a couple dollars, I'll make it back. And you know, you just a little thing to him. You know, y'all fucking whatever, and he buy you a bag. You fucking at this point, that's his way of getting there.
But see, now, that circles back to knowing who you
are. But you see, I know who you are.
But a lot of that whole mentality that a lot of women fell into with the whole, all right, I'm gonna deal with this guy and he blowing bags on me, he's scamming or whatever else. You know, a lot of that came into play because you know more than likely he dealing with other people. So you getting all of this material things because you don't want to feel stupid at the end of it. So let's say I'm not getting nothing out of it. He fucking on me. That's it. We kicking it and we fucking. But I know factfully he dealing with 2-3 other girls. Or he got his baby mama. He live at home with his baby mama for real too. He just kicking with me on these days. But I feel like if I'm getting I'm getting gifts and I'm getting trips and I'm getting whatever else, that if the shit blow up, at least I got something out of it. I think that's kind of where some of that came into play. It was like, I want to get something out of this shit if I'm about to be looking stupid at the end of the day.
Okay.
So I'm not saying it's right,
no,
but I'm saying
I'd rather be looking stupid and Gucci than
right.
Yeah. That's pretty much what it was.
I agree with that 100%. But here is where I hate that, right? You want to get something out of your shit because you know you dealing with a nigga that wasn't treating you right and not treating you right.
Right.
So now, when you find a nigga who is willing to give you everything you wanted in a man, the nigga that wasn't treating you right set a bar of, don't worry about shit, I'm gonna take care of you, I'm gonna pay your bills, I'm gonna fuck with you on Tuesday, and Wednesday morning I'm about to go fuck this bitch, and you upset, but you ain't saying shit because he taking care of you. Now you got this nigga that's willing to give you the world. He just met you though, so he want to get to know you. He finds you attractive, thinks you're the most beautiful girl. He sees himself with you, but he got to get to know you. And the first thing he says, you can't pay my bills?
Nope.
Next. And like, I just think that part of it ruins everything. So when it comes to that time and money in the relationship, I think it's a balance. Before the relationship, I think it's more time than anything because I can't buy my way in getting to know you.
I can buy more into the pussy though.
You can buy your way into the pussy.
$40.
$100. like cars. If you pay an X amount of dollars, you can get the Carfax. This motherfucker had 87 oil changes, 2 accidents, and that's it. You can't buy pussy facts. You can't buy the whole life facts. There's nothing you can buy to show me that this is how she is, this is what she likes. Whoa, that comes with time. So single life, time, couple, I think it's more balanced.
Damn it, man.
So you think once you get into it though, so I hear you saying it's more of a balance. So you think you more would try to fall into line with like Ye's situation where you keep it 50-50, or do you think once you like, okay, she is worth XYZ, I'm going to take on the bulk? Not even necessarily everything, but I'm going to take on the bulk of the expenses, or is it always going to stay, we just going to go Dutch, we're going to split it straight down the middle?
I think it depends. I think that's something y'all talk about. Like, to go Dutch early in a relationship, I think it's the best way. As it goes on, Obviously, y'all do stuff we can't. So y'all give birth, whatever. At that point, if the man wants to say, you know what, you get this, or whatever, and he wants to change his financial input in the situation, that's something they could talk about. Because it might be a time where, okay, yes, I'm going to take the bulk of it, and then the girl can say, well, all right, I got your back. So cool. So then again, if the nigga fall off, she can pick it up, but that's something that has to be established beforehand. Because if not, when I fall off and the chick say, what you want me to do?
I ain't tell you to do that.
Right. You fall off and the girl be like, nigga, get back up. What? Like, nigga, I'm not gonna help you.
You got hands and feet.
So, yeah, basically. So I think that's just something that has to be established and understood before it gets that deep. So we're like, okay, well, you said your bread, I'm gonna do this, and if I fuck around, my money get fucked up, whatever. I just need you to step in until I get back on my feet, and then just keep moving. But as long as y'all got that understanding,
it's all
up front, then I think it's great.
It's all a conversation, and you finding that base and that common ground. Like, look, this is how we moving. This is what we want to do. Understand who you messing with. What's your goals? What's your aspirations? Where you trying to be? What would you want to invest your money in? Same thing with yourself. Like, take a real honest hard look at yourself. Like, can I afford this girl? Period. Yes or no? Because you always know if you can afford them or not. Like, if you can't afford her, don't even fake the fuck with her. Just keep it real. Like, look, this is what you ain't even gotta keep it moving. You can just keep it real and put the ball in her court. And then she complain later that you broke. You knew I was broke. You knew I was broke from the jump. You knew the same mind she was gonna hit you with if you fell off spending your last on her. That's what you told.
Same man so did.
You knew.
How early is that conversation?
That conversation.
Like when is it too soon to have that conversation?
That conversation happens when your finances start intertwining.
Basically.
Is that the time that it happened? Because let's say you fall in love, like y'all is. We feeling each other heavy, and then now our finances intertwine in the sense that I find out, oh, you are financially illiterate as fuck, like you down bad for real. But I didn't know this. Your credit trash, everything trash. But now I'm deep into it. So now what? Now
y'all finances is intertwined, and you have that conversation. Like, look, I'm looking at your shit, bro, and your shit is trash.
Do that shit.
But how long do you stay down until they come up? Like, okay, we started off. How long we supposed to stay down for?
It's not even like a stay down. Like you
might down.
Listen. This might be the time where it comes where you gotta take the reins in that department and be like, look, I'm about to put you on game, my nigga, and teach him something. You gotta teach. If you teach that man to fish. You gotta fish.
I know all about fishing with a fish.
I think that conversation.
Because think about if he making cheese, but he just don't know how to keep it and how to spend it. He already know how to make it.
But I feel like what I noticed in my experience with dealing with that type of stuff, like coming from working in the financial industry, my whole professional life, right? Like I done been on the page with the whole credit counseling, budget counseling. Like I done been on the ground level with people, and some people they just fucked up. Like, even you can sit down and you can give them the whole blueprint. All right, I'm looking at your finances. This is what we need to do. Consolidate this, drop that, close that, pay this. It's going to be good. You're going to be good 6 months. I just need you to stay down 6 months. You're going to be good. They come back 2 months later in the same position all over again. So it just be like some people get to a point where you're old, like you're older and you're set in your ways. Like you can't break those habits. So now, since we waited to have this conversation, I done came into a blind and you fucked up and I'm doing everything I can. Come on, we're gonna do that. I'm gonna budget it for you. At some point,
that's when you had that real conversation. Like, look, bro, I can't do it. you gonna have us both in here. You got it. Or you could be like, look, I'm just gonna have to foot it. I'm just gonna have to take your checks and I'm gonna have to do it.
No, but look, I think that
it's how deep and how real is your love?
That's deep.
I think that conversation can happen
earlier than when your finances get intertwined?
Slightly earlier, yes.
How do you win?
That's when you got weird though at that point.
No.
I feel about that.
It's not that, but it's something. Let's say you said know yourself, right?
Yeah.
If you feel like it's going to that point and it's going to start intertwining, you can tell.
You can be proactive. Yeah,
You can be proactive. Say, you know, if y'all get to talking about each other, it's like, yeah, you know, I make a decent amount, but I'm financially illiterate. I know I am. I'm trying to work on that.
Right.
So before that money get intertwined, she has the opportunity to know, hey, he ain't financially literate.
Yeah.
If she don't know what to do at that point with it, and she can't help him, and that's a fine point, both of y'all can walk away. Nobody got hurt. It's early in the situation. If she does, I told you up front, and before our money get intertwined, you helping me with mine before your money is in the same pot as mine.
Right.
So at that point, you know, you did proactive. Now, once she gave you XYZ, if you can't break your habits and shit in a time, and she decides to, you know, I can't do this no more. She gave you ample time. She told you ahead of time. You told her, and it's just what it is.
I don't know if personally, like I know we all talk about intertwining finances, but I don't feel like you have to intertwine your finances.
In the way, living, you got to intertwine it.
Once y'all got to living together.
No, you don't.
No, okay.
I mean, you don't, but then...
Hold on. Let me
tell you what
that
gonna cause.
No, but listen. When you say intertwine, you mean like we got a shared account?
No, I don't mean like a shared account.
If you saying you give me your part, I give you my part when we pay this.
Like that discussion
I'm saying like, this is our bill. Like, yeah, you got your money, I got my money. But this is our house. This rent got to get paid.
Oh,
so if
yeah,
I only got $700 and this rent is not, your money's intertwined.
Yeah, you sharing expenses.
Your money is intertwined.
So I thought we talking about a bank account.
No.
Your money going in.
That's
I'm never doing that.
No, at all.
Why
I'm not doing it.
Wait. Why wouldn't y'all do that?
Why would I?
Like,
I don't like.
Have one account for just bills type shit.
Like, okay.
Yeah, I can have an account for bills and we go put money into it, but I'm not completely.
Me and my girl got savings account. Like,
but do you still have your own separate money though, too?
Yeah, I got my own money.
But that's what I mean. Y'all still have your own, and you put in what you want to.
So y'all shit ain't fully.
That's different. I mean, talking about all your whole check,
basically, like,
oh no.
Or
I'm firmly against that. I go to work every day. She go to work every day. No reason.
Okay, no.
That's what I'm saying.
When it comes to your check, right? Do you got a certain percentage that goes straight to that account, or do you just put it in as you feel? Like, you know, you got to put X amount of dollars in. So if you want to put that shit all at once, you can, or you just go on piece by piece.
I have a set amount of money that I put into this account each time I get paid.
I'm saying, do it go directly there, or do you put it in there?
I put it in there.
Okay.
I put it in there.
So you can get paid one day. And
I physically move.
Pay everything.
I physically move everything, so I know where everything is going, where it's at. That's how I would lose track of money if I just got.
No, I'm saying, because you know some place when you work, like I used to put, like I got a Chase and a UMCU.
Yeah.
So I put a certain percentage in the Chase, and the other percentage in UMCU. So it just goes directly there. Because I was asking you, do you have it set up to when you get paid, it automatically goes there, so you never see it anyway?
No.
But I think it depends.
I gotta see all my money. When I get my money, after I gotta see my hard work. Yeah. I got to see my hard work.
Some people want to see it all. And some people don't, but some people don't have the discipline to see it all. Like, they just need it to be gone. And they'll be like, oh, this is what I got to spend. But I think a lot of that, like, just little side pivot comes down to the fact that financial literacy is not taught in Black communities at all. No. Like, who teaching you this? No. This is supposed to do, this your credit, this your this, this your that. Like, most of the time, you just get thrown out.
Trial and error.
Yeah, very challenging.
The most advice I got was shout out to Grams. Grams just put something up for a rainy day and don't take no wooden nickels.
That's it. That's
it. Don't take no wooden nickels.
That's all advice.
It's not like none of that. None of like sit. All right, this how you do. This how you balance your checkbook. This you gotta play it. Look, this what you want to do. Save X amount. Like none of that. Investing.
Some shit I do. These niggas don't know how to do that shit either.
They don't.
But you gotta look at the monies that they was coming into. They didn't have that extra to invest.
No.
You got just enough to make ends meet, and if you got a little extra, you hood rich.
And then we're not teaching, or we wasn't taught how to save the money. All we was taught is how to spend it. So that's what they was doing. So as the cost of living got higher, you still make the same amount of money, except that shit you had extra was shorter and shorter. And as you kept spending, your shit just depleting.
But then it becomes a conversation of how do you break that cycle though? Because once you
right.
get to the point where you know, okay, I'm moving toward, I'm in the red, right? But I'm not teaching my children any different. Even though I'm learning, I'm learning as I go on the job. Like I'm learning, like it's getting a little tight. Like we got one big piece of chicken for dinner tonight. We got to split this. Like nobody is passing that information on. Or even when, like I said, I can say I've been in that financial industry 7+ years. And when we have like kids and you be sitting there trying to teach them this type of stuff, a lot of times they don't be receiving it. So it's not even just that the information isn't available anymore. It's just to the point where it's like, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. When I die, I can't take it with me type of mentality. Like that's what people be looking at. I'm gonna blow it. Because when I die, I can't take it with me. But ain't nobody thinking about who you leaving behind. Yeah, you can't take it, but what about your kids? Or what about your mom? Well, what about everybody else? That's why we don't have generational wealth. Because everybody be like, when I die, I can't take it
You know
with
what's
me.
fucked up? That's what's promoted. When I go, I make sure my shit that I did go with me. It ain't even about making sure I got some shit left behind.
No. For
you
what?
know, because a lot of niggas don't got life insurance.
Absolutely
Even
not.
besides that.
Your family live holding
listen.
the bag.
When you got life insurance, bro, if I got a $100,000 life insurance policy, when I die, if I die, bro, bury me in a pine box. Don't buy no expensive casket. Y'all not gonna ever see that bitch again. Bury me in a pine box. Cause I watched a video and dog was working at the funeral homes, bro. They ripping y'all off. When the insurance get money, when the insurance get y'all this money for these funerals, don't spend all that shit. I don't need the most expensive suit. Go to Cannons. Give me $100 suit, bro. Somebody just cut my hair, put me in a pine box, and put me in the ground, bro. And the rest of that money, y'all save and get that to Jackson and his siblings if he got some more. But don't spend all that money on me.
You know what's fucked up?
I'm never gonna see it.
It's a small percentage of the black or just people in general that think like that. Maybe 20. I'm stretching saying 20, like 18, maybe 15%.
You got $100,000.
Other niggas
life
like, nigga,
insurance
fuck life
policy,
insurance.
bro.
I'm not about to pay on some shit that's not about to happen for another 20.
But I'm saying, like, bro, that's $100,000.
You gotta think about
gold
with the regular, you think like that. The regular nigga ain't thinking about that shit.
Because
Not at all. They're not even thinking about dying. Not for real.
The regular nigga don't
They think about living, spinning, blowing. I want
make
this
sure I can get
rental.
this shit on live. Make sure I can get some bitches to come.
I'm OT. I'm getting this jury. I got a bust down road. Like that's
What is
all
you
the
life insurance
Listen, bro, I swear to God, bro, once I seen when Chad Johnson said, bro, this none of my jewelry is real. Cause bitch made her mind up already. I ain't talking about to go all fake shit. Like, bro, if it's small, I can afford it, whatever. But bitches know what they want, bro. Real or fake. Cause shit, for real, you gotta get close enough to me to find out regardless.
As soon as you get in this vicinity, it don't matter what the fuck.
What? Like, your mind's made up.
It's over with.
Your mind's made up. Hell, all I need is a $30,000 charger to get you, for real. This little fake jewelry is just a little bait. A little shiny thing I dangling.
I can take a picture with that and get that shit back nowadays.
Like,
Like, that's the
Oh yeah, I
type
got
of
that. I
time
keep
niggas
that.
on.
I keep that in the bank. In
That's
my,
the type of
my
time
safe.
niggas on now.
I swear to God, bro.
Get 30 days.
If you know you help.
I swear to God,
said
bro.
a
I
30
always
days.
wondered, bro. Do niggas just go to the bank, pull out 10,000, take pictures
pictures
with it, and take it back?
Niggas will definitely do that, bro.
Like, bro, like, what? I think that's like the lame.
That is the lamest shit,
Like,
bro,
unless
but
but you
As
carry
long
it around,
as-
bro.
as
It
long
is
they got that
lame,
picture.
but technically, just devil's advocate, is it not your money? You went to the bank and you took it out, so you got it. So what other option did you have if you wanted to show your money? If that's what
No,
you
but
was
I'm
on,
saying-
take a picture of your statement, like.
No, like, I ain't got no problem with niggas doing it. That's just not something I would do personally. So I ain't gonna call it lame. My thing is, I went to the bank and got 10 bands out in 20s. I done covered my whole body. I done stretched this shit. Woo.
See,
Now, if I wanted to spend, like, if I plan on spending 10,000 and I got the money, that's one thing. But I'm not driving to the bank. Give me 10,000. 2 hours later, I want to deposit this back in. Are y'all gonna keep doing that?
It's-
Or can y'all
I
not?
mean, I think certain financial institutions can probably refuse to do that because it's like, what are you doing?
Yeah, like, bro,
But at the end of the day, in the sake of providing customer service, like you're probably gonna do it. But at some point, you're gonna be like, all right, man, what is we doing right now? Like, what's the gimmick? So basically, what we're saying is, with the time versus money, you got to find a balance. You need to know who your partner is when you're going into it to see if it's gonna work out for y'all or not. And if the money shit ain't adding up, you might have to leave the motherfucker. He got too much time on his hands.
Or if you like the nigga dirty draws, make it work.
Make it work.
No, don't make it work. You'll be bitter. Just walk the fuck away.
You
I feel like I feel like
it's not the same.
That's what it is.
you just be broke.
He gonna be broke.
I feel like
He
it's
gonna be
definitely
struggling.
it's like two sides of that shit. Cause I feel like personally I done dealt with both types of realms of that shit. I done dealt with a motherfucker that had no time but ambitious. I got the money, and I dealt with a motherfucker that's broke but got all the time. And you definitely need to balance because at the end of the day you're gonna be like, I'm gonna cheat on this nigga. Like, it's fucked up.
I told you, my man said, bro.
It's true.
Look,
You right.
I'm serious.
Oh, bro.
If you sitting at home by yourself in your Gucci and gold, like you know,
We got enough savings to get your fine ass and Gucci and go.
you're gonna be like,
She threw the watch at the nigga like,
she
can I get 15 minutes shit?
stay your ass at home. You gonna go through that,
I like my
or
bullshit 9
you
to
gonna,
5.
or you gonna be like, get your broke ass out of here. So I can fuck with the. I'm trying to go where the money resides. You need to get the fuck up out of here. Like you gonna be like. You gonna be fucked up in the game.
Shout out
Honestly,
to my man Jizzle, bro.
Yeah,
That nigga
where the
said,
money reside, where the
my
money
nigga
reside.
Jizzle said, bro, bitch, you gotta choose. If you want my time, bitch, I'm about to turn into a bum. But if you want this money, I ain't about to see you. And when I come home, that nigga said, bro, no, look, he said straight up. That nigga said, bro, when I come home, if this Mr. Nasty time, this is Mr. Nasty time, I'm not gonna tell you. And if you don't figure it out, bitch, I'm cheating on you too.
Yeah, that's what he said. He was gonna cheat. He was
Shout
gonna
out
cheat
to the legend, bro.
off the top.
That
And
nigga
that's
said,
but
I
that's
won't
what
tell
it comes
you,
down
bro.
to. Like he gave it from the other perspective as the breadwinner. So he's saying, okay, you at home, I'm breadwinner. You unhappy because you here by yourself all the time. I'm not giving you time. So you might want to cheat, but shit, I want to cheat too. Like, so now y'all both just unhappy. That's the other side of
It
it.
depends.
Anything that I want, my needs need to be met because I'm taking care of everything.
If I'm taking care of everything, I better not come home and have to say
Because at the
shit.
end, I'm the breadwinner. I'm paying and spending, and you know what I'm saying. I'm basically paying to maintain the household, everything. I'm footing the whole entire bill, and my needs aren't getting met. Where are you contributing to my happiness at the end of the day? So now I'm just tricking off money. If I'm just gonna trick off money, let me go find me a trick that's worth tricking on. Just go meet these needs.
Okay, but
Just go meet these
But this is what I'm
needs.
saying. This is what that nigga Jay said. At that point, are you going to make it known, like, hey, this is happening, this ain't happening, this needs to happen?
Oh, it always needs to be a conversation. It always
That's
gotta
what
be.
I'm
not with
saying.
the legend.
You can't
Always gotta be a
hold, but
conversation.
he on bullshit. You can't hold
Not with the
somebody
legend.
accountable
Yeah.
for what they don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I'm gonna be like, look, this ain't working. This I'm looking for this. You doing this. Listen, if you don't do me together,
I swear to God, that nigga
Nah,
Jay-
it might not. It not like now. If I would say I was footing the entire bill of my household, like paying for everything top to bottom. My conversation when I reach my frustration, my conversation when I come to her isn't going to be as 50-50. Let's figure this out. What works best for us? It's gonna be like, baby,
Us
this,
is working.
baby, this is what we're going to do. Like, I'm meeting all your needs. I'm trying to have that intimate moment with my other, and you not here with me. What the fuck is on your mind? You're not paying for nothing. You're not stressing. Bitch, bust it open. If you can't do that, it's the first step.
It's like, what are you
It's
doing?
the first. It's them the
If
first
I'm
step.
the one doing it, what are you
Them the
doing?
first
What I'm
step.
saying, you coming home, you come home,
Right.
break from work, bitch, we fucking. When I go out for 5, we fucking. And when I take this little glass of Hennessy before bed, we gonna fuck again. So you just fucking like a rabbit. And at one point, she just get tired of it. Hell, you man with this. So at that point, shit. If I want to keep living for free, I gotta throw this ass. But I don't want to. But here,
if
Like,
I mean,
that's
if I
not-
wasn't there, if you wanted to keep working, if you wanted to keep listening,
So she
you
and
have to work. You got-
Oh, so the sex is the work.
I
That's
mean,
the job.
some gotta be work.
I mean,
It gotta be some type of work.
I mean,
cooking,
Okay,
cleaning,
what if she
taking
doing
kids.
everything else and she just want to have sex like twice a week, but she doing everything else though, like cooking. You come in.
I ain't
we
gonna
just
lie to
gonna,
you,
we gonna
that's-
have to negotiate. Maybe one of these days we get takeout. I can just come home with some shit, or
Yeah.
I'll pick it up.
Let's negotiate.
Yeah,
All
we
right.
have to
How we
negotiate
gonna
some
up
shit.
this sex amount for the week? Let's get to 3. I take a little something off your plate. You put a little.
That's it.
Damn, do I even want to fuck every day if I'm living with somebody?
No.
No,
No,
That's
you
what I'm
don't.
saying.
You
No.
don't.
It
You
be-
don't. We need a little
Y'all need too much.
extra.
Y'all need ain't no
What
little
you
extra. Y'all
need
need
and
too
what
much.
we need is 2 different things. Yo,
Yeah.
you could come in and you good. We need like, oh, it takes me at least this long until I reach full optimum arousal, and then I need a little bit more to actually have an orgasm. But I don't want 1. Maybe I want 2.
That's some.
You
no,
know
Shit, if I
you
get
know, I
one,
don't get that
you know-
same luxury.
You know what I
I
found
can't say
out
I
though?
want to.
You know what I found out though? You speed that time up, taking it back to the phone sex. Like I ain't just
Yeah, like
if it's one of them times
build it
I'm
up to
coming
the
home,
fucking.
I'm hitting with a call. I'm on that shit, baby. What's up?
Yeah, I found that out too.
Warm up that oven, baby. I'm coming home.
Cause y'all the time. You like
I
get
can't
there
find like
early.
actual sex is not what actually arouses y'all most of the time.
It's a whole step.
It's like everything
It's
before
all
sex.
the
Is what,
stuff before
it's
like
that.
I gotta
So you
look
get
right,
to
I gotta
dress
flirt right, I gotta
look,
talk
look.
right, I
But
gotta
that's
act
what
You gotta
right.
look at it like
All
this.
that other
When-
shit right.
The way
And
women,
then I gotta fuck.
you gotta look at it like this. The way women think of a situation, the way men think of a situation are two different.
Absolutely.
We think peanut butter and jelly sandwich. They think turkey, ham, Swiss, all the fixings,
Maybe
bang
peanut
on the
butter
bread, cut in half,
It's different.
toasted just slightly on the ciabatta bread.
But what y'all talking about though right now?
Why?
But what y'all talking about right now? Segue into that my question from last week that I had posed, which was like, what are non-sexual things that turn you on? Because all of that stimulation, a lot of it isn't necessarily sexual. It's just like, oh, this going, this going, this going.
I'm
I'm
glad
there.
you brought that up.
It's
I'm
the
found
non-sexual.
out taking the fucking interest in like having a genuine interest. Like that's
And
it.
to what? Let's hear it.
Anything that I got going on. Like if you
Is
into
she
in there-
interested in your life, or can at least fake it enough that you believe that you in there?
I mean, that's it. That's all I need. Like,
I'm an alpha, right? So for me to be the beta, like submit and like move in my feminine energy, then they gotta be alpha. For real, you got your feminine energy and your masculine energy. And typically me, like y'all niggas call me Shook Jones all the time. I operate in a masculine energy. Like I'll be like, what's up? No, this what we gonna do. Like that type of a thing. So for somebody to have me be like, okay, yeah, whatever you want. They gotta be alpha. They gotta be above what I am. I don't just submit to anybody. That shit.
that's a lot.
For me, it's being feminine, just being a woman, like
Yeah.
Being a lady.
being a lady. If you are a
I'm
lady,
a lady.
if you are a lady, that does it. That does it. Like if
Oh shit! If Roger know how to tell a nigga no,
I don't,
like that's
It's-
being a lady.
man, it's
Like
being
sophisticated.
it's being
But
it's,
no,
That's being wholesome.
Like,
being-
no, thank you. That's a
What
sexy
you
shit.
mean?
word.
Let that girl get that free drink. Hell yeah. Go ahead. Thank you. Let her get that free drink at the club. She ain't gonna say no to that nigga.
Whore.
Say it one more time.
No,
It's not a whore I smell.
There's nothing wrong with saying
Shout out to my
something
nigga
like that. You don't gotta take everything just cause.
What I'm saying, are you gonna take that to her, bro?
I'm not gonna take it to heart.
Because
To
you
an
know,
extent.
chick,
Like she gotta know her limit.
no, but I'm saying, like, bro,
She gotta know her fucking limit.
You
As
can
long
get
as far as
like
like
shot,
every-
but don't accept no bottle.
Yeah, like every nigga can not like every
You
nigga
suck
that buy
for
you a
that
shot
bottle.
can't just have access to your phone number. Like,
No,
that's a
but
lot.
I think that goes
What about their
extremely
Snapchat?
far.
You see what I'm saying? So,
Follow me your step.
see what I'm saying?
But I think
I'm
that's
cool with
extremely
that.
far.
A little bit.
No, but
What do you find?
being a lady, like just that nurturing energy, making sure that your man is okay. You know what I'm saying? Just taking that role as a woman, that do it. Like, not saying that you got to be like in the kitchen over the stove, but if I come home from work and you
know
made
I've
some
been working
dinner,
12 plus hours.
okay. You know,
We on that type of time.
you can pretty much cut the cameras on in the room. I'm about to show you something. I'm more apt to go out my way,
Right.
and do more for you if you're carrying yourself in that lady realm. I'm more apt to be a gentleman.
Yeah, I feel that. I
And-
feel that.
Oh, you said yours. I think
Yeah.
I said mine.
He said his too. You didn't say yours.
Nice eyebrows. I think that's just the sexy shit ever.
My man,
You
Book
get
said
some
tongue
freshly
said-
threaded. God is my witness. If a 5 got some crispy threaded eyebrows, she's a 6. All right,
That's
that.
Eyebrows do make your face.
She a
Like-
six. She a
No, no,
she a
no,
solid
no,
6
no,
or a
no,
6
no,
kiss and 7.
No, listen, because this no,
That's it,
listen, because when I say that shit and people look at me sideways, bro, I don't care who you put up. The only motherfucker that look normal without eyebrows is Whoopi Goldberg, because we ain't never seen her with them. All right?
I can think of her.
You look at Beyonce, you look at Rihanna, you take them eyebrows off, the ugliest shit. And that's why I feel like, bro, when them bitches crisp, lined up perfectly, bro, that shit sexy as hell.
I feel like the
You
deeper
know.
we get into this, like the more I realize I don't care about eyebrows.
But-
Let's say the big dumb assholes is
No,
like
no.
the whole forehead.
See, you don't think
No.
about that you care about them, but if you met a girl that didn't have none,
I don't know if I would care.
I think you
If
would
she had
notice.
like a bunch of other shit going on.
No, because
You
You
listen,
gonna be like,
She ain't got no eyebrows, but goddamn it, she
Ceno.
got it going on.
no, but listen, if she didn't have eyebrows, you would say she's ugly, because everybody is
Fuck that.
ugly with no eyebrows.
You can't say that, bro.
some models
Tell me
push
one
their eyebrows
chick
blind.
that don't have eyebrows. I look.
It's some cancer
I don't-
patients that
It's
don't
only
have
Whoopi
eyebrows
Goldberg and
they
older
just
chicks,
fine.
older elderly women that have no eyebrows and they look normal.
I don't think I ever seen a lady without eyebrows, bro. Besides Whoopi. And
Nah,
I'm not thinking
Okay, but
Whoopi
outside
sexy.
of the eyebrow thing, that's all you got. Eyebrows.
Nah.
Boom.
I think it's extremely sexy when a girl can be around me and like if I'm playing the game and you can just be around me and just be yourself, or like I'm doing something that she doesn't do.
Yeah.
So if I'm playing the game and you can be next to me and be fine with being on your phone or
Yeah.
watching TV or whatever, I think that shit's sexy.
So you on that whole TikTok vibe where they was like, a woman we want you to be around, but don't be around. Like just be here, but don't say
No,
nothing.
but-
Just like sit
Mind your
here.
goddamn business.
No, I'm not
That's
gonna
it.
say that, but the chances of me, like if you just around me, right, and you doing whatever, you looking good on the couch, whatever, but you bite me, right, quiet as a church mouse, and I'm playing the game, and I turn and look, shit.
Cause see, the thing is, a lot of girls.
This is my last one, bro. Like, bro, like you're not
I gotta
nagging.
make sure.
Like if I play the game on most of my free time, right, and we can spend quality time or our free time together, but not necessarily doing the same shit. Like you doing what you like, I do what I like, and that can be counted as some of that quality time. Eventually, since you looking good on the couch and I'm playing this game, I'm going to double take to you. You are looking good. You got your little cute ass laugh going. Boom. Eyebrows crispy as shit, and I turn back. We at 8.
That's for
And
sure.
the more I look back at you, god damn, I forgot she was here. She was good as fuck. Playing the game, I'm just gonna double back and shit. Eventually, I'm like, bro, I just said turn on for me. Shit. I'm hard now, shit. Hey fellas, this is my last one. I'll be back on in a minute. I gotta go do something. And at that point, like, bro, I think that is just sexy to be able to be around me. Kind of like what you said, be around me, not be around me. But at a certain point, I think girls take that the wrong way.
It ain't even like be around me without being around me. It's like
No,
be
it's just
comfortable with being with yourself. Like don't be
No,
around me.
no,
but
like,
have to
be around
all the
me.
goddamn
No,
time.
I guess it's kind of like what she said. Like, I want you to be there when I be there. But I don't want you to feel like you're not there. I just want you to feel like this is time that we can spend together. But, like
that.
we're just, like, even if, like, you know, I'm playing the game, whatever, if you wanted to just sit next to me and be on your phone, like, don't interrupt my time like I'm playing the game. You just poking my ear, whatever. All that shit. Like, if you just fucking with me, because at that point, I'm going to get irritated. But you can win my attention by just being quiet and doing what you do.
For me, I don't. When I'm having my time, I like to be by myself. I don't like for,
Exactly.
but but I'm also in a house full of women, like my girl,
Yeah,
my two daughters.
That's my
So
point.
when it's
Yeah.
my time,
So
it's
that's
my time. Like I don't want nothing to do with none of y'all right now. But in the course of me playing the game, like in between, I pop up, go in the back, see what's up, you know, mess around, hear the countdown coming, run back to the game.
But that's what I'm saying, like, bro, when I could, like, in my time, because I feel like a lot of chicks feel like the nigga out hustling and shit, whatever free time you got is for me. And that's not necessarily the case. If I got 4 hours of free time, bro, I probably spend an hour on the game. And I think chicks that feel like, no, you have 4 hours, which means we have 4 hours.
Yeah,
that's just irritating, bro.
That's irritating.
Now, if you can say you got 4 hours, I know you're gonna play the game. Go ahead and play the game. And when you're done, just come see me. And we can watch a movie, do whatever. I think.
But
that's
the question becomes: do men have the discipline that they won't spend that whole 4 hours? Because let's say the game is pop, y'all done won, y'all niggas barely win the game, and like they like, let's go, run another, and then that and then that 4 hours just get ate up. I think that women just want to be acknowledged in that time. Like, I'm not saying you can't just play your game. Play your game. Do your shit, for sure. But acknowledge that I'm here before you dive deep into that.
That's rare. That's rare.
I
acknowledge that.
Understand.
And a lot of motherfuckers will say that, but don't even
acknowledge that. Acknowledge as in, what do you mean acknowledge? Like just, hey, what's up? Or come over here and give a cuddle and a kiss? Like
it could be
like,
a cuddle and a
you-
kiss, or it could be on some like, yeah, I'm about to play the game, but I'm on you later. Like just, you know what I'm saying? Like set the shit up the right type of
Depending on
way.
who you're dealing with. Because
You
some
got
bras that is not enough.
You
You just
got
come and cuddle and a kiss. You about to go play the game? All you did was come and say hi and kiss.
But I think that
That's not
depends.
enough.
That depends on
Send
the
her a
pattern
text and
of
say
the
you about to send that
relationship,
pussy to
though,
the
too.
gulag.
Because
She'll
what
get
if
it. You feel me?
shut up, fool. Because what if, like, you know, I
That
think
shit
it
about to be
depends
in the coolie.
on the pattern that you have set up though, and which you've established. Because if typically when you do that type of shit, you be on the game for the whole rest of the time. Now you have created an expectation in my mind that like this little kissing shit, this all I'm about to see you until tomorrow, like basically. But if you have it set up to where it's like when I come and give you this kiss and I tell you I'm on you in 2 hours or an hour or however long it's gonna be, now that's what my expectation is.
Yeah, but
So as long as you living up to that and it's like, all right, I put in my 2 hours on the game, yo, I'm off. I gotta go. It's her time now. I think women just want to feel prioritized in your day, in your life. So have your fun with your friends, play your game, do your shit, but still give me what I need, which is it's her time right now.
That's
Yeah.
rare.
And
That's
when
what
it's
you
my
say.
time, give me my time. Sometimes a nigga will be like, it's your time. And his phone ring, the group chat going on, he all in it, laughing and shit, y'all sharing video. That's not my time then. I'm still sharing it. So let it be my time when it's my time. And when it's not, do your shit.
the more you're just letting me do me, the more I feel like I don't want to play this game no more.
Yeah. Like
And at the minute when you get the nagging and shit, it's like, God damn, do I really want to? Like,
I ain't trying to hear this shit.
I'm not trying to hear it.
Like, with that being something that you find attractive, that probably work. But that won't work in some other people's relationship because they might be like, well, shit, you ain't say you had a problem with it. You was chilling. I was chilling. I did 5 games. Like, you ain't say nothing. I'm doing my thing.
I mean, yeah.
But for you, that might work for you because, you know, that's what you find attractive. But some men might look at that like we kicking it. We spending time together. I mean, you doing your shit, I'm doing my shit, but we technically
And then
together.
I also.
So I'm a do me.
See, as
see,
a father of 2 in the household, that's exactly how the nights go.
Closing thoughts.
And I refuse to let you go.
God, this nigga.
I think
Light skin.
that the time,
I'm mocha.
I think that the time versus money basically boils down to being confident in who you are, knowing who you are, and knowing who you're with, and knowing what you will and won't do as far as like financially, as far as like, is your love tied into your pockets? Like,
Right.
It's basically being aware of the situation, being honest with the situation. Because if you lie, you can only hold that lie so long before you're miserable in a miserable situation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's definitely that you have to find your balance and your partner that matches up with that balance. Y'all have to be on the same page. Y'all have to be on the same page with what it is that y'all want and what you're looking for in a partner. If you're looking for a partnership, because maybe you're looking for a daddy, maybe you're looking for a mama, I don't know. But y'all just got to be on the same page either way about what exactly it is that you want, and just recognizing when some shit don't work for you and walking away from it.
Figure it out. That's it.
So you don't gotta. It's just that.
Said figure it out.
That's it.
I think all that comes with being honest from up front. Like Gay said, you know how you are, you know how you operate. I think a lot of people know if they are financially illiterate. So I can make $1,000 a week, but I know I have bad spending habits. So I think once they get to that point in the relationship to where y'all moving forward and you know that money is going to come into this equation at this point, because it's no longer about, spending time and making me feel special. It's moving towards that point to where I like her, she's moving with me, I'm moving with her, whatever. You have to be honest with yourself and with your partner and say, this is a problem area for me. And if your partner is willing to say, I'm helping you, I'll move forward, or whatever this case is. But I think you have to be honest and upfront with your flaws financially to make that work.
What the fuck is that?
It's the neighbor. Anyway, so, all right, so that's everybody's takeaways from today's conversation. Thank you guys for coming out.
Thanks for having us.
It is a wrap.
I'm excited to be here, bro.
I'm excited
Shout out to the legend. It's a wall here, cuz. A wall, and a wall. You feel me? It's a wall for me.
Wall, bro.
Nigga, I didn't say 10 words before you put that wall up.
Sorry. No.
All I said is a tie, bro.
My bad. It's a wall.
It's not a wall. Oh my God. It's a fucking wall.
No.
I
No.
never
As
wanna
a
go-
man.
as a man, I
it's
never
a
want a
wall,
woman that looks at me and
it's a
say,
wall,
this nigga's about to
It's
get
a
money.
wall. It's what you twisted me. Wall. No.